Winning this event would change absolutely everything.
I've always had the dream to become a professional drone pilot.
To be able to earn $75K to do that too, that's like...
The competition here, it is stiff.
Video games plus racing, this is so cool.
I take this as a life-changing opportunity here.
$75,000 contract to be a professional drone pilot.
That's the American dream.
This is drone racing. This is DRL, the Drone Racing League.
Welcome to New York City. We're here at Webster Hall for the Bud Light DRL 2017 Tryouts. The top 24 players from the drone racing eSports tournament are here competing live. The winner of this tournament will not only become the first player to pro pilot in history, but he will also fly as the Bud Light pilot in the 2017 Allianz World Championship.
It's the first event that takes a virtual sport and it's a tryout for a real sport. So it's almost like you were playing NBA 2K17 to go play in the NBA.
If I had the opportunity to face Jet, Willard, any of those guys, that would be incredible. And I think I'm more than ready to compete against them at this point.
We're about to start the final round of competition. After the qualifying and semifinal rounds, we are down to the top 6 players. They race 7 heats, trying to accumulate the most points. This is a winner-take-all event. The prize is significant, a $75,000 contract to fly as the Bud Light pilot in the 2017 Allianz World Championship. Hello everybody, alongside drone racing pilot Tony Niddle, I'm Craig Hummer. Tony, this is a drone racing video game, not real drones.
That's true, but it is quite similar. They use the same controllers on the virtual versions of the courses that were used in the 2016 DRL season. The physics engine for the game is very close to reality. The skills needed to win here are almost identical to racing real drones.
Which is why the winner will become a pro pilot in the actual DRL season.
Exactly, and because it's a video game, you can play over and over without having to stop and fix your drones. These guys have flown these courses thousands of times. It's a great way to really hone your drone racing skills.
Drone racing is a new sport, like a real-life video game from the future. DRL blurs this line even further with their realistic simulator, which allows anyone with a computer to learn the skills of flying and racing an FPV or first-person view quadcopter. Over 100,000 people downloaded the DRL simulator in the first 3 months. After an online tournament, the top 24 players were invited here, Webster Hall in New York City, to battle live for that highly coveted professional drone racing pilot contract. It's time to meet the best 6 players from today's tournament. From Zionsville, Indiana, Jaws, who will be flying purple. From Grand River, Ohio, Free Spin in yellow. From Allentown, Pennsylvania, Fine FPV flying blue. From Houston, Texas, Crit Whale in red. From Sandy, Utah, Warm Trooper in white. Last but not least, from Londonderry, New Hampshire, Crash and Rebuild, he'll be flying green. Tony, for the finals, they're using the championship map.
Right, this map, of course, is what DRL used for the 2016 World Championship event at a former Cadillac stamping plant in Detroit, Michigan. It is possibly the most challenging drone racing course ever created, testing the players' skills in many ways.
Now, you mean the gravity gate?
Well, yeah, the gravity gate is certainly a challenging element. You're approaching it after a long straight, so you have to bleed off speed in order to descend through it. that's hardly the only challenge. There are many elevation changes in the course, several within a turn. Remember, this is racing, so it's not just about completing the course, but going as fast as you can. The margin for error is very small.
These guys are seeded based on their performances in the semifinals, which used the Level 1 Miami Lights course. How much does the course matter?
In general, the better players tend to win no matter what the race is. Here, the championship course has so many different kinds of challenges. If the player has any weakness, they'll be seen. What a moment for these guys, Craig. They never thought that playing a video game in their home could lead to them racing for a pro piloting contract in front of a cheering crowd in the middle of New York City.
We've already seen some surprises this tournament.
That's right. Two of the top players coming into the tournament aren't in the finals. Big difference is at home, if you crash, you just restart a new race. Today is a live tournament, and every heat counts, which means you can't take as many risks and have to find the balance between speed and not
10,
crashing.
9, 8, 7,
Finals
6, 5,
Clean start by all, free spin, yellow, out to the early lead, down the long straight before the turn bank. Crit wheel in red, hit the column, and is out. This is the challenging gravity gate dive.
We've got bouncing drones here.
Warp Trooper is the first one through and onto the warp tunnel. His view as they approach the bridge section.
The bridge and corkscrew have very tight turns.
Warp Trooper clips the wall, finding blue back in front. This is the corkscrew, and he hits the column.
That was a full crash, finds out.
Warp Trooper is back up and back in the lead as he ascends the gravity gate.
The ascent is much easier than the dive.
Warp Trooper through the propellers and onto the floor. Tony, drunken sailor alert.
He's way overcorrecting. This is slow and opens the door for crash and rebuild and Jaws.
Warp Trooper in white now at the turn bank. Crash and rebuild in green, and Jaws and purple battling for second. Warp Trooper on the final sprint to the finish, and he takes number 1. Jaws pressing, but Crash and rebuild holds him off. He'll finish second with Jaws in third.
Great finish by Crash and Rebuild to hold off Jaws. Jaws had beaten him 4 out of the 5 heats in the semifinal.
It seemed like nerves were running high.
No doubt. It's a tough course, but these times were pretty slow compared to what they fly at home. They should all get about 10 seconds faster.
Lots of crashes early, but only Crit Whale was out for good.
Crit Whale hits the truss hard. No drone could survive that, but just like in real drone racing, a minor crash doesn't necessarily take you out permanently. Fine FPV in blue, free spin in yellow, and Jaws in purple all had minor crashes at the gravity gate. They were able to reset their drones and keep flying.
Warp Trooper in white and Fine in blue battled for first until the corkscrew.
Fine smacks the column, diving to the first floor in the corkscrew. His free spin in yellow hit the same column, was also done.
Warp Trooper held on for the win. Jaws almost overtook Crash and Rebuild for second.
These two were neck and neck all the way from the corkscrew to the finish.
Warp Trooper, you just won the first heat of the finals. What a momentum builder is that? How are you feeling right now?
Oh, I'm feeling great. It's huge. Emotions are high for sure. I just need to keep this up. Definitely not crash.
What have you changed from the semis to now?
I definitely went from being more conservative to going for a little bit more of a risk. On that first dive, I just went for it. Didn't even try to go around it.
Fine FPV, you were leading there for a while and you just crashed. You look so frustrated. What's going through your mind right now?
What's going through my mind is basically just stay calm for the next races, make sure I'm consistent. I know I have the speed and I know I have the times on this course to win this. So what I'm going to try to do is just stay consistent for the next 6 races.
Here are the results for Heat 1 of the finals. Warp Trooper wins with a time of 1 minute even and earns 10 points. Crash and Rebuild less than a second in front of Jaws for second and 7 points. Free Spin, Fine, and Crit Whale all crashed, but are ranked based on who got further along the course. Fine and Free Spin hit the same column, but Free Spin landed a little further ahead, so he gets 4th. Crit Whale crashed first, so he gets 6th and 0 points. Tony, these players make flying drones look easy, but it's really not.
No, not at all. These are racing drones that have to be able to maneuver with ultimate control. popular consumer drones have stabilizing features that make them easier to fly, and they don't care about the reduced performance.
So the DRL Racer 2 is faster and more agile, but harder to fly.
Precisely. This is one of the great benefits of the simulator. It gives players the chance to learn how to fly without breaking anything.
To give you a sense of just how hard it is, we invited some special guests to use the simulator and even try flying the Racer 2. You may have heard of them.
Yep, they're all famous YouTube gamers. Among them, they have a combined 40 million followers and over 7 billion views.
Wow, we caught them trying the simulator for the first time, and they should probably keep their day jobs.
What is this?
This is the DRL simulator, and this is just a simulator of flying the drones, so you can get an idea of what it's like to fly one without actually crashing a real one.
Okay, I think I need that for sure.
The drone simulator is a really good teaching tool. It lets you get that muscle memory down without really all the damage.
Let's get you on the simulator and see if you can fare any better.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
My name's Ryan, or Little Lizard, from Ireland, and I'm part of Little Lizard Gaming Channel.
Yeah, and my name is Scott. I am Tiny Turtle from the Little Lizard Gaming Channel as well, and we are twin brothers.
I am KSI. I am a YouTuber / entertainer.
My name's Ali A, and I make gaming videos on YouTube.
Straight away.
Hey guys, I'm Lachlan, an Australian YouTube gaming channel.
Oh, it's great fun. You guys wait.
In real life, in game, no matter what it is,
it doesn't matter.
We have to beat each other.
All right, who wants to go first?
I think I'd like to try first.
Here we go.
No, why are you in the way? Okay,
you're still up. You're still up. All right, here we go. We're gonna turn around, and we're gonna straighten the window. You guys ready?
Yep. And take a left. Take a left. Take a left. Take a left. I think you're done.
Good luck.
I don't need it.
Try taking a turn.
Oh, you made it.
There you go.
Oh, way to turn it straight into the ground.
Let's see if we can follow this trail down here.
Okay, wait, hold up. Let me get that. Oh my God, I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. I'm panicking. God.
Let's get going then.
All right. Let's try and do this. Okay.
Yo.
Yeah, all right.
Yo.
You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Oh! Okay, no.
Wow. Okay. This is a mad controller.
All right, Ali.
Any tips for me?
Good luck. Have fun.
Okay.
All right.
Yo.
Whoa!
Whoa! Oh God.
This is a lot harder than it looks. Oh my God, so come on, please.
We're in the finals of the Bud Light DRL 2017 Tryouts, where the best 6 players are competing for $75,000 to become the Bud Light pilot in the 2017 Allianz World Championship.
We are racing virtual drones for a chance to race real drones in DRL.
Everybody knows how much is on the line.
I think I'm pretty prepared to be a pilot. I go out there in all my spare time and fly my real drone around. The simulator helps me get way better at it, and it's just the best way for me to learn.
Oh no!
We're just one heat into the finals, Tony. Plenty of racing to go for these 6 players, and also some room for improvement.
Yeah, I don't think any of them were happy with their initial runs. Their nerves were high and they all made mistakes. This is the biggest stage they've ever been on. They all want to win that contract. This is a critical heat.
The tech team is preparing the next race. The map or course they're flying is a virtual version of the 2016 DRL Championship course from Detroit, Michigan. In fact, all the maps in the DRL simulator are based on the 2016 DRL season. In 2016, DRL crowned the best drone racing pilot in the world for the first time ever. The top pilots in the world were invited to compete with identical DRL Racer 2s across 5 events on the longest, most complex racing courses ever built. It was an up and down season. Every event had a different winner. There were a few pilots who differentiated themselves over multiple events. Jet, Willard FPV, Anu, and Johnny FPV. They fought each other with some epic finishes. Johnny's found some speed! Jet will fight all the way to the finish. Who's gonna take this run? Who's in front? Johnny's gonna get it! Just barely ahead of Jet. There were some tragic
That is heartbreaking for Ogbots. Now that was an unforced error in a big open space. It's one thing to get beaten by other pilots, but when it's yourself, it weighs even heavier.
I freaking love this sport, and it's all I care about. It's frustrating.
The courses were all different. DRL's new proprietary technology allowed for racing never performed before. In the end, the title came down to the final heat of the World Championship. Jet was the overall points leader and needed to finish 4th or better. But with less than a half lap to go, Jet fell into 5th place. Everyone up through the gravity gate. Mad Air presses Johnny for first. Oh! Willard just passed Jet for 4th. That opens the door for Johnny to win it all.
Johnny is back in 1st, but Jet is still in 5th. He has to press now.
Oh! Mad Air and a noob both crash into Chevron gate at the same time. That leaves Johnny in blue all alone out front. Jet in red comfortably in 2nd. Johnny will win his 3rd heat. Jet takes 2nd. Willard in 3rd. And with his 2nd, Jet becomes the champion.
Congratulations to the 2016 DRL World Champion, Jet!
So really, Tony, these 6 players are all trying to become the next Jet.
Right. Of course, the first step is winning today to get
10,
their chance.
9, 8, 7, 6,
Final.
5,
2.
4.
Spin in yellow takes the early lead through the circle gate into the turn bank. Fine FPV in blue with the inside pass. Jaws in purple in 3rd. Approaching the gravity gate descent. Lots of contact. Free spin in yellow is through, as is Fine in blue. Oh, free spin clips the wall. Fine is back in front. Free spin is back up. Followed by Crit Whale, Warm and Jaws in purple. Oh! Crit Whale in red hit the gate and is out. Fine in blue still in front. He's into the corkscrew, and the gravity gate ascends. Free spin in yellow, holding on to 2nd, and now Jaws in purple moves into 3rd. Fine FPV, all alone on the floors, approaching the tricky Chevron gate. Oh! He clips the ledge and goes down. Free spin now in front, heading to the final run to the finish. Oh, man! Free spin hits the truss, and he's out.
He had that, Craig.
Fine in blue is back up and still in front of Jaws on the sprint to the finish. Fine takes heat number 2. Jaws is 2nd. Warm Trooper in white still on the course. He's onto the turn bank. No issues there. He's all alone on the final straight. Warm Trooper makes it official. He is 3rd.
Nice work by Fine FPV there to stay focused after the crash and reset. Jaws is crushing the back half of the track. This is the 2nd heat in a row that he came from being way back in the 1st half. Watch out if he ever dials in that front half.
Speaking of crashing and resetting, how does that work?
The simulator allows players to reset their drone after a minor crash, while a major crash cannot be reset and ends their heat. Players who have a major crash are then ranked according to how far along the course they got when they crashed.
Free spin in yellow and Fine FCB in blue battled for the front most of the heat.
They went back and forth several times. Fine passed Free spin in the 1st turn bank. Then Free spin passed him back to the gravity gate, but clipped the wall. Fine held on until he hit the back of the Chevron gate, which opened the door for Free spin. Then Free spin hit the gate in a full crash, entering the final turn bank. He was out, allowing Fine FPV to take the win.
Jaws missed the gravity gate on his 1st pass.
Right, Jaws circled around and hit the side of the gate on the entrance. He was able to reset and make it through. This put him far enough behind that he was unable to catch the leaders, even though the rest of his run was fast. With the Free spin's crash, it was good enough for 2nd.
Warm Trooper won the 1st heat, but struggled here.
Warm Trooper had a half dozen minor crashes and resets, but he made it all the way through in the end. Good enough for 3rd.
Fine, I absolutely love this. You crashed in the 1st heat and you said, hey look, I just gotta get focused and finish the race. You did just that. You did crash there, but you were able to recover. How does that affect your confidence level going into the next heat?
It keeps me extremely confident. I was holding back a little bit there just to make sure that I finished the lap and I had at least a 1st or 2nd place finish. I think I know this map better than the back of my hand, so I'm just gonna keep trying to fly as consistently as I can.
How did you handle that crash?
I practiced crashing. It kind of sounds backwards, but I've practiced crashing and resetting and staying focused after doing a crash. So that's kind of how I handled it.
Free spin. Oh, you were in the lead and then you crashed. How does that affect you mentally right now?
Oh, you know, I just got to keep it calm at this point now. After that first race crashing out too, trying not to do it again. I made it a little bit further in the course. I'll slam it out this next round though, that's for sure.
The Bud Light DRL Tryouts are a winner-take-all event where they're fighting to earn a $75,000 contract to be the Bud Light pilot in the Allianz World Championship. After 2 of 7 heats, Warm Trooper remains in the top spot with 15 total points. Jaws moves into second with 12, right in front of Fine FPV with 11. Tony, our gamers had quite a bit to say about this race. Let's watch.
This is a really hard track. That's what I'm saying, it could be anybody's. Yeah.
Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby!
Oh, he's still here. That's good. That's really good.
We're just 2 heats into the finals here. Warm Trooper has the early standings lead, but Jaws and Fine FPV are on his heels. Free Spin, who won the first semifinal, has been a contender early in these finals heats, but crashed out in both.
Free Spin didn't just win the first semifinal, he dominated it.
The finals are actually the 3rd round of racing for these 6 players. We started with 24 players in a qualifying round. The top 12 moved on to the semifinals. They fought for these 6 spots in the finals. Tony Critwell did really well in the 2nd semifinal, but has struggled so far in the finals.
Critwell sits in dead last with 2 early crashes. There's still 5 heats to go, but he's running out of time. This next heat is critical for him.
Finals, Heat 3. Free Spin in yellow with the early lead, followed by Fine FPV in blue and Jaws in purple. Through the turn bank, they head toward the challenging Gravity Gate dive. Fine in first. Ooh, he hits the ground. Jaws in purple out cleanly and out in front. Warm Trooper in white right behind. There's the warp tunnel. Free Spin, Critwell, and Fine all in the mix. Warp Trooper clips the wall, leaving Jaws in purple alone up front. He's through the corkscrew and up through the Gravity Gate. Jaws increasing his lead through the propellers and onto the floor.
What a run by Jaws. This is the cleanest flying we've seen today.
Jaws through the chevron gate and to the turn bank for the final time. He has a clear run to the finish. And Jaws takes heat number 3. Warp Trooper and Critwell through the chevron gate. Oh! Warp Trooper misses the gate. Critwell in red alone in second. He makes his way to the finish and makes it official. Warp Trooper in white take 3rd.
Incredible flying by Jaws. His time of 49.1 seconds was nearly 6 seconds faster than the previous best time. We said if he can get the front half of the course down, he'd be fast, but that was impressive.
A nearly flawless run by Jaws, and that was the Critwell we saw in the semifinals.
Critwell had a couple mistakes and resets, and flew a clean line otherwise. He'll have to improve on a time of 1:02 if he wants to be competitive in future heats.
Once again, the Gravity Gate played a critical role in this race.
Fine FPV in blue was the first one through, but he hit the truss. He said he practiced resetting the drone after a crash, and you can see how fast he does that. Jaws in purple had a very clean line. Warm Trooper was the only pilot to not circle around. He's actually the first one through. Notice he took the gate straight on, which is very fast, but he approaches the hallway too close to the inside and has to slow down. This allows Jaws to move into first for good.
Critwell hit a column on the 3rd floor, but still finished 2nd.
That crash allowed Warm Trooper to move into 2nd, but he missed the gate on the 2nd floor and had to circle back to go through it. This allowed Critwell to pass and take 2nd in the heat.
Jaws, you just won your first heat of the finals. Third heat right now. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. I just need to make sure that I get that first gravity gate down. If I can keep doing that, I think I can keep winning heats.
You're neck and neck with Warm Trooper right now. What's going through your mind and how you're going to handle him?
Just stay consistent and don't crash out.
Warm Trooper, you got first place in the first heat, and then the last two you got third place, but that keeps you at a steady second place. What are you going to have to do? There is only one winner.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to pick it up again. Hopefully kick Jaws out of first place this next time or two. Really go for gold here. That's going to have to be my strategy.
What do you think Jaws is doing where you can take advantage?
He's definitely taking the first dive a little bit slower, I've noticed. So as long as I can keep going through that quicker and not crash after that, I think I can win.
So after 3 heats, Jaws has moved into first overall with 22 points. Warm Trooper is right behind with 20. Fine FPV sits in third with 14.
I would not want to be up there. I definitely would. Dude, my heart would be.
What, if you were doing this?
Yeah, I'd be. Yeah, like you said, shaking.
Thinking, I was like, if I practice loads, how would I do? And I think like you'd overthink everything.
I think it'd be even worse for us because we have an audience as well, so they expect us to do well and all that. And, it'd be the worst thing. Worst thing.
Interesting perspective, Tony. There really is a lot of pressure for these players to manage.
No doubt, and these gamers actually know a little bit about that. Right before the finals, we gave them a chance to battle each other.
They raced the Gates of Hell map, right?
Yeah, the Gates of Hell map has 4 courses. In the first heat, they raced on the easiest one, which is the woods. While they're all accomplished in other games, the DRL simulator is pretty tough to learn. But they've clearly been practicing, and it actually did really well.
Our players, KSI flying the green drone, Allier in blue, Lachlan in yellow, Little Lizard in red, and his twin brother Tiny Turtle in white. J-Rod in purple is one of the eliminated tryout players. He's filling out the 6th seat.
Gates of Hell!
Ain't no messing, boys.
Alright guys, thumbs up, ready to go?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm nervous! Oh, what?
What is this? What is this?
2, 1.
Yo, it's lit. Let's go, baby!
Where am I even going?
Who's blues?
Where am I even going?
No! Oh, you're going first! I'm going last, man. It's not good. No, come on!
Oh, God!
I'm too high up. Look, someone's flying away.
Oh my God! Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going.
No, come on, reset.
What am I doing?
Ali's been doing a bit of training. Wait, did you finish, Ali? I'm dead.
What?
Oh, yeah, boy. It's
Oh my God.
No!
Oh my gosh. I crashed at the beginning.
Come on, Bam, I got this. Bam, we still in this.
No pressure.
Yeah.
No pressure. Come on, Lachlan. Come on, Lachlan.
No! That was all you. That was all you. That was all you. That was seriously all you. I can't believe it. Ali, did you finish? I crashed. I don't know what's going on. You're going backwards. Was I going backwards the whole time? Oh, the green gate. You must have missed the gate. The gate. Oh no. Also, if they're green, you gotta hit them.
So that's KSI with the win on that heat. Not bad for a rank amateur.
No, they've come quite a ways from those first attempts last year. I'm impressed.
Well, this is quite an emotional moment for him. Let's go to Abby Hornacek with his reaction.
KSI, you have a huge following. What is this going to mean to your followers? You look like you were having so much fun out there.
I'm lost for words. I can't believe I won. I was terrible, but I still managed to win. I guess I gotta thank my team. You know, like, without them, I wouldn't be here.
Squad goals, I love it. Are you all right? Obviously, a very emotional moment here for KSI.
He's a competitor, Tony. He wins the first heat. We'll see if he can sweep it all in the second.
This is the Bud Light DRL 2017 Tryouts, where one player will earn their spot to become a pro pilot in the 2017 DRL season.
$75,000 contract to be a professional drone pilot.
I put countless hours into this simulator so that I can win today.
Winning the Bud Light champ here, that means I'd actually become a pilot on the DRL season, and that's my ultimate goal.
Today, someone's dream will be coming true. We are 4 heats away from finding the Bud Light pilot for the 2017 Allianz World Championship. Right now, Jaws has a slim lead over Warm Trooper and Fine FPV, but all of these 6 players still have a chance. That brings up a question. How confident are you, Tony, that the winner here today will be good enough to compete with the top pilots in the world in the real DRL season?
Extremely confident. The racing here today follows the same format as they do in the regular season. They have 7 heats in front of a crowd and all these cameras. They have to perform when it counts, not just when it's convenient. Smooth, consistent flying with clean lines is the key to going fast in both.
Jaws and Warm Trooper are the only players to have finished every heat. Sure enough, they're in front.
Both are accomplished drone racers in their own right. Jaws especially races in the virtual game like the top pilots fly the real drones. He put aside his real drone, though, to fully prepare for this competition.
Before I ever picked up my first drone, I spent probably 40 hours in a simulator. As a beginner, you could definitely learn to fly drones through the simulator. The first time I flew, I didn't really feel nervous at all. The controls felt exactly like they did in the simulator. I got into FPV drones with the intention of racing. As soon as I heard they were doing this competition, I told myself, like, I am going to get this spot. And I've been practicing and practicing, and I haven't even been flying my real drones because I just want to be perfectly tuned into this simulator. To win the Bud Light Tryouts, it would just be a life-changing experience.
All that focused preparation seems to be paying off for Jaws. He sits in first place overall as they get ready for Heat 4 of the finals.
Jaws has been really fast in the back half of the course in each heat so far. In the last heat, he also flew the front half fast, made no mistakes, and set the fastest time of the day by nearly 6 seconds.
This is the critical middle heat of the finals. We'll see if Jaws can keep his momentum, or if Warm Trooper or Fine FPV will make their move. Finals, Heat 4.
5, 4.
Clean start by all. This is Critwell's last place perspective as they take the long straight to the first turn bank. Fine FPV in blue and free spin in yellow battle for the front spot as they approach the pernicious gravity gate.
Oh, carnage!
Fine is down, free spin is down, they're all down except Jaws, who's now in first all alone.
Jaws approached the gravity gate slower than the other pilots, and it paid off.
Jaws is through the warp tunnel and bridge. Fine and blue now in second. Oh, mistake in that turn. That gives Jaws in purple a large margin in first. He's through the corkscrew and gravity gate ascent.
This is now Jaws' race to lose. He should play it safe.
Jaws onto the floors, and the chevron gate drops.
This is the kind of lead you get when you're the only pilot not to make a mistake.
Jaws through the final turn bank and onto the finishing straight. Jaws takes heat number 4. Fine FPV in blue ahead of Critwell in red. Fine takes second. Critwell earns third.
Beautiful run by Jaws. He was smart in the gravity gate and then smooth and quick the rest of the heat.
The look of relief on his face was obvious. He's in great position. Tony, once again, the gravity gate was a determining factor.
More this time than ever. 4 of the 6 pilots crashed and reset. Only Jaws made it through cleanly. Notice that he takes his time on the approach and nails the exit. Fine and blue hits the truss. Free spin in yellow hits the top of the gate. Warm Trooper in white tries his aggressive dive from the front and hits the back of the gate. Crash and rebuild in green makes it through, but exits the opposite direction and has to turn around.
They all made it to the warp tunnel, but only half made it through.
Crash and rebuild and Warm Trooper hit the high gate, while free spin smacked the wall exiting the low gate.
Fine FPV in blue started to pressure Jaws.
The two-story right-hand turn into the bridge section is tricky. Fine miscalculated the turn and has to correct. This opened a huge lead for Jaws, who wisely adopted a conservative approach to avoid crashing.
Our famous gamers had a lot to say about what happened in the gravity gate.
I want Jaws to crash.
I'm all free spin.
This is it. This is it.
Free spin in second now.
Yo! Oh,
Oh, he stopped! Oh my God! He stopped! No way! Oh, Sue died! Sue died! Oh no! Green died!
Watch out.
Oh! Free spin as well!
Jaws is crushing. Jaws has got it, lads.
Yeah, Jaws has got it.
Jaws, you're sitting at the top of the leaderboard going into this 5th heat. Where is your mind at right now?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling super confident right now. I think I can win this. I think it could really happen today.
After 4 heats, Jaws now has a significant lead over Fine FPV and Warm Trooper. Jaws' 11-point lead isn't insurmountable. It will require some great flying by Fine and Warm Trooper if they're going to steal this win. Tony, it's time to see how the gamers' 2nd heat played out.
They're racing for bragging rights. These are competitive guys who each have millions of YouTube followers. They're having fun, but you better believe they care about winning.
Once again, our players are KSI with the green drone, Allie in blue, Lachlan will be flying yellow, Little Lizard in red, and his twin brother Tiny Turtle in white. J-Rod in purple fills out the 6th seat. He was one of the tryout players who was eliminated earlier.
What the hell? What the hell? What is this?
Man, this is way too intense. Slow and steady, fam. Yeah, that was a sick move.
This is how we meant to go up
This is hard.
No! No! Wait. No, we're back. We lit.
Right, slow and steady, slow and steady.
Right, do you do the first one? Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Go, yes, go.
Where are we going?
Nice. Nice. Yo, my boy. Come on. Ooh. Man, we were so close. Damn.
This is so...
That's sad.
Oh.
The twins are good, man.
I keep tilting my head and looking all around the place.
Oh! I wanted to finish that one.
Where is this going?
Where's it going?
Did you hit? Are you out? No.
Reset it.
Oh, it's over.
Reset it. Hit the R thing.
No, it's not doing it. I think it's finished. That was the last game.
Did you win? You win.
Thank you, baby. Oh man, that was hard.
Your name is Little Lizard, but I'm tall. For you guys at home, I'm tall. Where did that name come from?
More than little. Well, I work with my brother on a Minecraft YouTube channel, and he came up with a tiny turtle, so we were like, have a little play on it, and Little Lizard, tiny turtle, and we're about not so little, not so tiny, so.
You crushed it. You won this heat. What does this mean for your brother now? I mean, do you get to go and talk a little bit of smack to him?
We get very competitive with everything we do, so like, he actually won against me in the Ohio when we were there, so it was nice to kind of get it back here.
Are you ready to make the leap from a video gamer to a drone pilot?
I wouldn't say that now. I have a lot of respect for the guys who do it because you need to put in a lot of hours, a lot of time, and it is very difficult. It's a lot harder than it looks.
We're here at Webster Hall for the Bud Light DRL 2017 Tryouts. Only the winner will get $75,000 to race as the Bud Light pilot in the 2017 Allianz World Championship.
Jaws sits in first place overall, 11 points ahead of Fine FPV and Warm Trooper, who are tied for second. Tony, Jaws is the only pilot to finish every heat. Is that the real story?
No, it's certainly a big part of the story, but Jaws is fast. He has the best time of the day by nearly 6 seconds. His ability to finish every race, though, is critical. When you're playing the DRL simulator at home, you can fly as many times as you want, and what people notice is your best time. Here, each race counts. It's a test of how fast you can fly every time.
Fine FPV mentioned practicing resetting after a crash and keeping his focus.
This is racing, and the game allows for resets. They should all have practiced resetting as quickly as possible and not letting it get to them. You better believe I'd include that in my training for these stakes.
Off the line like a bat out of hell. You have got to be kidding. This is how you do speed. The 2017 Allianz World Championship is the premier professional drone racing circuit. The top pilots in the world race the longest, most challenging courses with identical drones, the custom-built DRL Racer 3. 16 pilots compete in 4 regular season events, hoping to qualify for the playoffs in Munich, Germany, and then the championship in London, England. In every round, they race multiple heats, ensuring the winning pilots are truly the best, not just the luckiest. Woo.
That was fast.
This year, 10 rookies take on 2016 champ Jet, and the other veterans like the new Wild Willie and Gab 707 for a life-changing 6-figure pro piloting contract. It's amazing how far this new sport of drone racing has come so quickly.
That's for sure. Just 18 months ago, we were flying in parks and fields with pool noodles.
Yeah, do you think Jaws is already tasting the opportunity?
It's a little early for that, Craig. His last 2 heats were brilliant, but an early crash in this next heat would evaporate his lead. Anything can happen in drone racing.
Jaws was the top qualifier out of the semifinals, so he has the first start platform and flies purple. Free Spin will be in yellow. Fine FPV has the blue drone. Crit Whale in red. Worm Trooper with white. And Crash and Rebuild is flying green. Final. 5. Free Spin in yellow once again out to the early lead, followed closely by Fine FPV in blue. Crit Whale in red now presses through the turn bank, back to the infamous gravity gate. Free Spin is the first through. Jaws is right there. And he makes the pass in the warp tunnel. Jaws, your new leader. Free Spin right there, and he takes the lead. Jaws in purple, now in second. They enter the corkscrew. Free Spin holding on to first as he ascends through the gravity gate. He's through the propellers and onto the floor. Oh, now Fine and Blue is in the mix. He's caught Jaws. Jaws off course. Free Spin first to the chevron gate drop. Fine hits the floor. Free Spin alone in front, and he will take the win. Oh, Warp Trooper, Jaws, and Fine all sprinting for second. Jaws is ahead and holds on. Warp Trooper third and Fine fourth. Wow.
What a race, Craig. Those 3 just finished within 0.05 of a second.
We knew the stakes were high for this heat. They just brought their A games.
Free Spin just tied Jaws' best time of the day. Unfortunately, he's so far back in points, it's too little, too late for him.
Jaws and Fine FPV were in striking distance of Free Spin up on the third floor.
It was anyone's race before the chevron gate. Jaws clipped a column and had to reset. Then Fine hit the ceiling and had to reset. This allowed Worm Trooper to catch up, and the 3 of them exited the floors in a tight formation. Jaws had a slightly faster line through the turn bank and was able to hold that all the way to the finish. Fine FPV was close, but just couldn't catch Worm Trooper for third.
Looking at the overall standings, that performance by Jaws was critical. He's now got a commanding lead over second place Worm Trooper. If Jaws had finished just 1/10 of a second slower, his 13-point margin would have shrunk to 7 points.
That's a huge difference, Greg. Now it's Jaws' title to lose. In fact, if he wins this next heat, he clinches it.
The crowd might be sensing that. They're getting louder.
This is what they came to see. They want to know who's going to become the Bud Light pilot and win that $75,000 contract.
10, 9,
Final
5,
8-6.
4.
Lead start by all as they head to gate 1. Fine FPV and Blue now in the lead. The turn bank. Free Spin in yellow with a beautiful turn takes over first. Jaws in purple is a dead last. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! Jaws is the only one quickly through and now is in first in the warp tunnel. Vine and Blue presses and now takes the lead. Vine and Jaws alone through the bridge section.
Vine has to win this heat to have any chance overall.
Vine and Jaws through the corkscrew and Gravity Gate ascent. These are the propellers. Vine now with some breathing room in the floors through the Chevron gate towards the final turn bank.
He's got this, Craig.
Oh, no! Vine hits the gate and Jaws is through cleanly. That's it, Tony. Jaws is all alone. He's going to win the heat, and that means he becomes the Bud Light pilot. Jaws is your winner of the heat and the tournament. What a victory.
I'm so impressed right now, Craig. Very mature flying there. He played it safe early, flew clean and fast, and was in position to take advantage of Vine's mistake.
Even though we've only run 6 heats, Jaws' total points are enough to clinch the overall victory. This is a winner-take-all event, so there's no need to run the 7th heat. As they prepare the trophy, let's take another look at Jaws' win.
Brilliant race by Jaws, Craig. He is in dead last as they approach the Gravity Gate dive. He takes his time. Everyone else crashes and has to reset. Jaws is the only one who makes it through cleanly. Vine FPV in blue has the signature quick reset and passes Jaws in the warp tunnel. He holds the lead almost to the end when he hits the gate entering the final turn bank. Jaws is right there to capitalize. He doesn't make any mistakes. He takes the easy win.
Jaws! Get down here, Jaws. Get down here. Let's go out in front.
You know, Tony, watching Jaws race like this reminds me of Jet, the 2016 DRL World Champ.
I agree. It bodes well for him. Winning this tournament means his next big race is level 2 of the 2017 Allianz World Championship.
Congratulations to the Bud Light DRL 2017 champion, Jaws!
He'll be racing real drones against the best pilots in the world. There are definitely some differences there, but he's proven he can handle the pressure and perform when it counts.
Congratulations, you will be flying in at the 2017 DRL season, Jaws. All right, Jaws, I'm gonna hand this to you, and you're gonna tell me, how does it feel to be holding this trophy right now?
This feels incredible, man.
A lot of hard work goes into this moment right here, and now you'll be flying in the 2017 DRL season. What is it gonna be like to fly against Jet and the other DRL pilots?
Oh, I can't wait. I'm just so excited to be able to fly all these awesome tracks that DRL puts together, and yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
Well, congratulations, everyone. Give it up for Jaws.
Jaws is the winner of the Bud Light DRL 2017 Tryouts, Tony, and he did it in commanding fashion.
This was the first tournament of its kind, Craig, and we had no idea how it would go. Jaws raced like an experienced master. He was aggressive when he had to be and conservative when he could be.
There is still one more step, though, for Jaws to make it official.
He has to sign the contract.
Jaws is with Nick Horbachevsky, the founder of DRL, who has the contract, formally making Jaws the Bud Light pilot in the 2017 Allianz World Championship.
There you go. Congrats. Don't start to me.
Congratulations to Jaws on his dominant win. He struggled early with the front half of the course, but found his line and won 3 of the last 4 heats. He was the only player to finish every race, clinched his victory in just 6 heats. He now moves on to the Allianz World Championship, where we'll find out if he's as talented with the real as he was with the virtual. For Tony Niddle, Abby Hornacek, and our entire crew, I'm Craig Hummer. Thanks for watching.